And as Anthony told us, the travel season is upon us, but unlike last year, vaccines are widely available.
Yeah, so anybody 5 or older eligible for Pfizer's COVID vaccine. Boosters available for all New Yorkers. Joining us now, Dr. Kevin Ban. He's the Chief Medical Officer for Walgreens. So, Doctor, good morning to you. Thank you for being here on an important Monday.
Good morning, Dan. Thanks for having me on the show.
So let's first talk about, obviously we know it's important for everybody to get vaccinated to safely enjoy being around their families, maskless, right around a table. But for those who are wondering right now, okay, well, how soon do I need to get the booster before I gather with my family? What's the timing here?
Right. So the CDC cleared the way for people to get booster shots. And this is important. If you're 18 years or older, the idea is that you'll get that 6 months from the time of your initial vaccination. So when you go to schedule your appointment, again, another important point, go ahead and schedule that booster. We'll check to make sure that you're spaced appropriately.
I mean, obviously, everybody's reaction to the initial vaccines are different. Some people sick for a couple of days. Some have no response to it at all. How different is the booster, or is it different at all?
Well, it's the same experience in terms of being vaccinated. I'll come back to that point. You know, the best experience is if you go ahead and get it on your calendar. And so we're really encouraging people to go to Walgreens.com, use our app, call 1-800-WALGREENS, just put it on your calendar. The important thing here, too, and I want to remind everyone of this, is that you want to get your flu shot at the same time. So we'll give you that opportunity to get your booster, but remember, get the flu as well.
Yeah, it's also very, very important, too, because we always talk about the difference between a cold, a flu, and COVID, so on and so forth. And for anybody who's wondering, I got my booster shot on Friday. I'm here at work on Monday, and I'm feeling great. So let me talk to you about this, Doctor. For those who want to gather around a table right now, but they didn't get their booster yet, right? And it's been 6 months since their vaccines. Are they safe to do so?
Yeah, I think so. You know, as long as you've been vaccinated, you have protection. So there's not that same urgency to go out and be vaccinated immediately. Of course, if you're unvaccinated, then to those people, I would encourage you to go immediately, as soon as possible, to be vaccinated. But I wouldn't worry about it here for the Thanksgiving holidays. If you're vaccinated, go enjoy Thanksgiving with your family.
And to be very clear here on the booster front, if I got Moderna, can I get Pfizer? And if I got Pfizer, can I get Moderna, so on and so forth?
Yeah, that's called mixing and matching. And in fact, they have cleared the way. The FDA, the CDC have cleared the way for people to mix and match. That being said, they're encouraging people to stay with the manufacturer. But if you want to change, you can.
Yeah, you just mentioned earlier that it's also important to get your flu shot as well as your COVID shot. But it's also flu season. So the symptoms pretty much overlap each other. So how can people spot the differences between the flu and having COVID?
I think that's exceptionally difficult to do, and I wouldn't expect that most people can figure out if they're sick and they've got a cough, they've got fever, they are feeling achy, that they're going to figure out if they have COVID or flu. I couldn't do it for myself. I couldn't do it for my family. So what you want to do in those situations is be tested. We offer at Walgreens COVID testing. Go out and get COVID tested. Interestingly, you can also be flu tested. So usually the best thing to do is be in touch with your doctor, figure out the best approach, but you do want to figure out what you have.
And the shots, they're free.
Correct. The COVID shots are definitely free. The federal government has purchased those, so there is no expense when you go out and are vaccinated for COVID.
How has that been going in terms of people making appointments? Do you have enough?
Yeah, I mean, we have enough supply to meet demand. It's always better if people can go ahead and schedule that appointment. And now I've said that multiple times. I'm sending that message home. But we clearly have enough supply to meet demand. And we're encouraging people to do it, when they can.
So to be clear, you're asking people to make an appointment. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Dr. Ban, I appreciate you being here on this important Monday. Walgreens was the first place I ever had a job. So there you go. I was stocking those shelves. Great. Yeah. I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, too.
To you as well.